on the storm.
Grand Adventures seems to be the lead on this stuff here lately, and he's done a really good job. And this is me getting a message back from him on YouTube about how they are using Elon Musk has opened up a roaming over in the war, so in Ukraine, and that if you have roaming, if it's turned on, you probably can pretty much move and take out your dish, turn it on, and let it scan the skies, give it a little bit of time, according to the people that he's interviewed on this particular episode, and you'll have it. So what do? Well, I get into mine. You can see I have roaming right there. It comes up for just about a couple of seconds and things fade away. It's like a chasing game. You got to run through here up and down and try to find it. I found it a second time, and then finally it kind of slowed down, and you'll see here in a minute I was able to capture right there, roaming true. Roaming true means it should be turned on. So we're about to test that out because we're moving again. Keep watching. We'll keep you up to date. Okay, so when we got out here, we did everything we thought we were supposed to do. We scanned the skies. We put it in a location where it was clear to the north. That's where we scanned the skies and plugged everything in and turned it on, and this is what came up: Starlink disconnected. So we were baffled. We went on the app and looked at different things, tried to set up the network. We even sent a troubleshooting ticket to Starlink. We got a response back in a timely fashion, although they seemed to fade after that, but they basically said check everything again. So we started over and started checking things out, trying to find whether we made a mistake, where that was exactly. Had plenty of power going to it. Everything seemed to be fine. It was just difficult for us for quite a while. Texted other buddies, the three guys that I told you about earlier in some earlier vlogs, Dennis, and we talked to him back and forth. Tried to do a reset, which is a little unusual. The reset that they recommend is that you unplug and replug back and forth 2 or 3 seconds in between each one of unplugging and plugging back in. We did that repeatedly, to nauseam. Could not get anything, really couldn't get past this screen. And it's really silly when we finally figured out what we were doing wrong. So stay tuned for that. We'll talk about that because it's kind of important and show you where we are right now. Starlink is amazing, but sometimes the people who have Starlink have excessive operator headspace. And I probably really should put a picture of myself up so you could see it in this moment, but it was operator error, not Starlink itself. More about that in a minute, guys. So let me zoom out a little bit, show you around, and you can see there's a blue spot up here and a blue spot down there, and well, let's just fly around a little bit and show you what we're talking about. Okay, and so you can see right there is the pickleball courts, and actually right along here is a whole bunch of places, pull-throughs, and that makes it pretty nice. And then if you fly this way quite a ways, let's see if we can give you a better view. This right here is how close you are to, stop it, Wally World, the big white area right there. So I actually walked out of the back of the park and over here a couple of times just to get to Wally World for supplies or whatever it is that we needed. Okay, so now we're going to try to shoot in here, and we don't want to go to that. We want to go to my projects and click on this, and then we're going to fly out of here, and then it says where we are in reference to Phoenix, Arizona, which is straight down the 1710 there actually, and then it meets up with 17 on the north. But we're going to go in here to this other dot, and this is where we are, or close to where we are right now. So let me get rid of some stuff here that we don't need. Go away. And we'll give you an idea of where we are. This is right next to a city called Anthem, Anthem, Arizona. It's really just North Phoenix, but you can see by this picture that if I fly around here, there's a couple of white spots. One way out here, then around there. From where we're staying, it's about 7-8 miles into the town of Anthem. And these more dots over here, and you can see that it comes right out, hits a main road, which is next to a water treatment plant. If I can get Google to fly over there, see it right there. Really nice area. We like it. It's quiet mostly. There's a big cement plant to the north, and so you can see or hear a lot of trucks sometimes. But it's pretty nice and quiet, and that's what we like, and plenty of sunshine. So that's approximately where we are. That's where Starlink says that we are. That's the address that we're currently using. We basically had a lot of challenges with it, as I've already talked to, plugging it in, because you've really got to trace down the cables on this unit, make sure they're all firmly popped into place, because moving it this last particular trip, when we picked it up and rolled it up and put it away nicely, it come loose somewhere, and it feels like when you first I'll show you that here in a minute when you look at it, that it's in place. But if it's not pressed all the way in, then it's probably not right. But anyway, this is where we are. This is for a family pass is $20 a year. There's a lot of people that have talked about Arizona Trust Land. I believe other states have it as well. I think someone said Texas has it. I don't know about Colorado, but Arizona is just a marvelous place, guys, to park if you're an RVer and you're self-sufficient like we are, have plenty of solar. You know, you're ready and willing and able to go get your water and take your black water and your gray water off to dump sites. Then Arizona Trust Land in Arizona is just fantastic. So enough about that. I just wanted to show you around a little bit of where we are, and we're looking forward to talking to you some more on the next vlog. Thanks for watching. Okay, going on my morning stroll, I ran into this. This looks like a bottom of a boat out here, just out here on this trust land in the middle of nowhere. But this will give you an idea what it's like out here. I'm scanning around, and there's people all over the place, and this is to the south of us. And as you're going closer to Highway 74, down that power line pole, they're all over the place. It's like everybody from Quartzsite and the LTVA and Yuma all moved up here. So it's pretty neat. I don't know where you dump yet. We're working on that. I don't know where you get water. I mean, I'm sure there's places, but we just haven't figured it out yet. I put up the cellular pole because I thought we were going to end up having to use our Verizon because of Starlink wasn't functioning. Excessive operator headspace. I'm going to go into that in just a minute. There is our dish on the ground. It's really windy, so I had to go out and nail it down. And we are on Arizona Trust Land, so no trespassing, permit required to enter. So we got that online. It was about $20 for a family pass. We liked that, but this is what was wrong with the Starlink. See how that is smooth all the way across? This is where the problem was. They were right there in that connection. You need to press that down so the top, so it's totally flat like that, and it was sticking out just enough not to make the connection. Same thing on this. These both have to be all the way in flat. If they're all the way in flat and it's smooth, Starlink will work. Go figure. So let's go ahead and run a test, speed test right now, and show you what the final results are. And you can see that it's going to shoot up probably over 200. Yep, it's going to go over 200. The upload speed has been a little weird out here. It hasn't been quite as strong, but according to the powers that be, Patty, it seems to be working just fine. So she's able to do her work, and we definitely can stream, download anything that we want to. So that's kind of nice. But there it is, folks. There's the Starlink working in the middle of nowhere again. It seems to work better by itself without being around a lot of other radio frequencies. Thanks for watching, guys.